episode of Straight Up Culture Podcast. I am your host, Johnny Black, the guy who's gayer than
Nope,
a.
nope,
No?
nope. Thank you.
Say
Straight up
hello to my
culture,
lovely.
not to be confused with
Not to
straights.
be. Alright. Are you recording?
Wait, yeah, it's recording, but hold on, I'm about to sit down.
Welcome to an all new episode of the Straight Up Culture Podcast. Not to be confused with being straight because I am gayer than a picnic basket on a rainbow blanket at an outside Lady Gaga concert. Yes. So
And you already know your girl, the crazy, cool, beautiful, the amazing Z.
she tells us have that all the time.
It's true. You can only be real with what's real. You feel me?
Mhm.
Anyways, what is we doing today? What is doing today? What is we doing? What's the topic for today?
Well, we're gonna
Mm,
get into some touchy topics, you know.
what's that? What's that? What's
We're
that?
going to
What's
talk
that?
about what everybody's talking about. Everybody has something to say about it. There's different people that have opinions. There's certain people that were there when it happened. So we're going to talk about shit that everybody's
What you talking
alleging.
about? The P
Oh,
Diddy,
stupid.
yo, the Diddy shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. When it comes to gossip, that's gonna be Johnny Black. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just gonna have an opinion about the gossip.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna be in the gossip. I'm just gonna be opinion on the gossip. Now, with the Diddy thing, what happened?
Well,
Cassie, what did she do?
so let's start from it. I'm pretty sure this is what everyone knows. So Cassie files a lawsuit against Diddy for $30 million, saying that a bunch of shit, actually. First of all, that he raped her numerous times, he abused her numerous times. He not only was doing all of this, but he was also kind of soliciting her to hire black male prostitutes who specifically have big black cocks.
Oh,
Specifically,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
y'all heard that
See, so
right.
I don't even know none of that. So
Y'all
that's
heard
what
that
I'm saying.
right.
When I be up on the gossip, it be on Shade
No,
Room.
bitch, I
So
get
he
every
be he
detail.
be reading the
I get
the
every
the
detail.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This
So,
man be reading the
bitch, and that's not even the best of
the
it.
law the what is it, the case file.
The case files, yes, I get the case files, every detail. Not only that, he told her to actively search for black male prostitutes with big black cocks. But at the same time, as that's happening, he wants her to have white nails so that when she's holding the cock,
Ow.
he can see it, type shit.
Ooh.
This is another thing
Hey,
she
but
alleges
but
in
all I'm
the
saying is
court
that there's
filing,
nothing really wrong with that because that's just a fetish. Everybody has a fetish.
which is
If you
fine.
want white fingernails while somebody sucks you up, that is what it is.
Which is fine.
When it really comes down to, right?
Hmm.
When it really comes down to,
Hmm.
is he guilty or is he guilty or is he not guilty?
Um, I'm sorry. As far as I'm concerned, because this man settled literally less than 24 hours later,
What
bro.
did he settle for?
He said, "Bitch, she sued him for $30 million. Okay, 30 million flat, off
Touchy
like off
topics is
rip.
getting real. Touchy.
The
What?
next day, he settled the next day, bro. The next day,
I'm not.
literally less than 24 hours. His lawyers are already like, yo, pay her
I'm not
that,
even
pay her
gonna
that.
lie. Like, okay, so like I'm in between, right? Because I don't have that much money. So if anybody sue me for that amount, I'll be like, go ahead, let's go to court. You ain't gonna get shit.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so I'm in between because like a part of me is like, if that's their first lawsuit, right? If I'm Diddy, I'm like, all right, this bitch is being really loud. Let's just pay her off so we can be done with it. Part of me feels like that, right? Like she's
Yeah.
being really loud. Let's tell her to shut the fuck up. Let's pay her some money.
Yeah.
But maybe he didn't know the magnitude of the internet or social
Mm.
media. He didn't know that he was gonna get to this magnitude. So he
No.
was like, let me pay her, shut her up, thinking he could shut her up, and
Mm.
really he didn't. So it's like
Mm.
in between that or I'm guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty.
That's what I believe.
Oh, I'm guilty, and
Mm-hmm.
I need to pay her off and tell her to shut up.
Mm-hmm. That's really what I believe happened. I'm sorry, because what I can do is reference Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, right? Johnny Depp knew he wasn't guilty for this. So he said, bitch, okay, you're going to run your mouth about that? Let's go to court.
That's true.
Prove to everybody
That's true.
that I did this to you,
That is
right?
true. I mean,
Diddy settled the next day, my nigga. The next day.
but
Not
it's
even less than 24 hours, my nigga. You did it. You did that to that girl, bro. You did that to her.
I
Straight up.
definitely will say that we
Like,
have to bring like I agree with you. Part of mostly of me believes that of course he's guilty because if you're not guilty, why would you pay that? Fuck a dollar. Fuck
less than 24 hours
30,
later.
30 million. 30 million is a lot of money.
Give it to her.
Fuck a
Give it to her.
dollar. If I was innocent, like if I had went into Walmart, right? And I grab some stuff. And I know there's sometimes I'm moving pretty fast and it could look like I'm stealing. Because, you know, when you go to self checkout, they be quick to be like,
And when you're a
oh,
person of
no,
color, they
no, yeah,
always think
yeah,
you're
of
stealing,
course.
right?
But
Yeah.
when you go to self checkout, they do that quick, that new thing where it's like, oh, possible double scanning or whatever they say. And I'm like, yeah, you can look. So I'm saying, you know, everybody has that where it could come out in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is it where he's like, you know what, I don't feel like having to go through explaining to y'all what my lifestyle is. Like, yes, I like choking bitches and slapping bitches around. Like, I don't feel like explaining to y'all my lifestyle. So I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
this girl off to shut her up.
Is that what you think it is, though?
No, I'm saying like part of me like it could be. At the end of the day, I wasn't there. This is what type of person I am.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna be strong about any opinion because at the end of the day, I wasn't there.
That's true.
There's two ways that it could go. It could, like I said, it could be some type of things where he's like, listen, I'm gonna pay her because to explain these people how I have sex or how I love to be loved or how I love to be fucked is too much. So let me just go ahead and pay her because she being real loud to shut up. Or he can be like, oh baby, we gotta pay her because she owned something.
Um, for me personally, I because I mean, you never know if everything is true because, like you said, we weren't there, right? We didn't
Period.
see everything
Mm-hmm.
happen, right? But the fact that he settled so fucking fast,
Yeah, that is.
so fast,
Yeah,
that's some record time shit,
yeah.
bruh. The way he settled, even if everything that she said in those documents isn't correct, what I feel like is that even if everything in there wasn't correct, Cassie knows some shit that he don't want to be known.
You know what? And I
Right?
can't even argue with that.
Regardless of anything, even if everything that they said that Cassie said in that filing, even if everything wasn't correct, right? Him settling that fast
Something.
lets me know that Cassie knows something about you, bruh.
Yeah.
Cassie knows
Yeah.
something about you that he
And
said,
I'm gonna be
yo,
real with
fuck
you.
that. I don't want that to be known. Pay her, shut her up.
I don't even like to like agree with this man, but that is true because at the end of the day, like I'm a man's woman, woman's man. Like I like to see both sides, blah blah blah. But in all reality, like 30 million, fuck, really forget the 30 million, a dollar. My son, as a black man, if you're innocent, we're going like, baby.
We're
I'm
going
gonna
to
look him
court.
dead in the eyes and be
We're
like,
going to fight
I'm gonna be
this.
like, baby, you innocent? You didn't do
Yeah.
that? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at
We're
all the
going to fight
aspects,
this.
logically. We're gonna look at all the aspects because someone can be 100% innocent, and then the cards just be stacked against them, and it just look really bad. It's
Yeah.
like, I know
agree.
you're innocent, baby, but this looks
It looks
really
like you
bad.
guilty, bitch.
So we might have to settle. So that's what puts me on the fence. And I know it sucks. I know somebody's like, just pick a side.
My sister's very
I
sweet.
can't.
She likes to give
It's not
everybody the
that.
benefit of the
It's not
doubt.
even that.
I'm one of those, like, I don't give a fuck. You a liar. You did it. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
That's kind of
Maybe.
where I'm at. My sister she wants to be nice and give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what happens. But it's the fact that he settled so fucking fast. This is record time. Nobody settles this fast. No one ever. Bill Cosby didn't settle this fast. He didn't settle
And
for
we
shit.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying Bill Cosby is guilty, but I'm just saying.
I am.
Whether them girls said they wanted them pills, because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm in the middle. Look, I was one of them girls. Let's be real. Y'all see the
Bitch,
girls outside? No,
when did somebody give you a Quaalude,
no, I
bitch?
never had a Quaalude, but in my day it wasn't
That's what
Quaalude.
Bill Cosby
In
was giving.
his day it was Quaalude. In my day it's something different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them
Roofie, what's
girls.
that? Rooflin, Rooflin,
Nah, I
Rooflin.
wouldn't get roofing, but you know what I'm saying. You want a 40? I don't do that. But if you want to take a little pill or
uh,
something, I may have fun with you. And then what? What if I wake up the next day and be regretting it? Of course, I'm gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, he did something to me." I'm just
mm,
saying, if I was that type of girl, of course I would go that route. I
mm.
I
Wait,
know it's.
wait. So I want to understand though, as far as how do you feel directly? Because all right, I gotta unpack this because the way a lot of things have been coming out in regards to that situation, right? Like Kid Cudi said that a car, first of all, Diddy threatened to blow up a car of anybody that Cassie is dating.
I mean, I
Kid
have a nigga
Cudi
say that to me
came out,
before.
but Kid Cudi came out and confirmed that his car blew up in his motherfucking in his parking lot
And was Kid
in
Cudi
his
fucking with
house.
Cassie?
Yes, this is when Cassie and Diddy like
It's
were
not looking
first, I
good for
guess,
you,
breaking
Diddy.
up, and Cassie was, trying to see other people, whatever the case may be, and she was seeing Kid Cudi, and Kid Cudi confirmed in a few posts on Twitter and Instagram, all of that Diddy threatened to blow up the car of whoever the fuck Cassie is fucking with. And then Kid Cudi confirmed my car blew up in my fucking parking
I
lot.
mean, I know that's crazy, and I don't 100% agree with that.
That
But
is
I'm
not
saying, you
coincidence,
know how many
sis.
niggas should be in jail
Sis,
for
no.
standing on
You are
business?
not leaving that to
I'm
coincidence
not.
right
I'm
now.
not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Diddy didn't do it. I'm just saying that how many niggas out there have done some crazy ass shit for a bitch?
No, you're leaving that to
No,
coincidence
no, no,
right
I'm
now.
not. He probably did
How
blow
many
that car
niggas
up.
threatened to blow up a car and then all of a sudden the car blow
No, no,
up?
no, no,
That
no.
nigga did
I'm not.
that,
Wait,
bruh.
wait. Come back. I never said that all niggas threatened to blow up cars because that's
Well,
wild.
apparently Diddy wears
Only
little
rich
sweet
niggas.
ass did, and
No,
yeah,
but only rich.
sweet ass.
No,
I'm gay as fuck. I
what I'm
said it.
saying is
Yeah.
only rich niggas would even think about saying some shit like that. So,
And wait,
of course,
what
man,
exactly though? What exactly? A rich nigga
blowing
gonna
up,
say what?
blowing up a car.
But and then the fucking car actually blew up in this nigga's fucking
Yeah,
parking
that's
lot.
crazy. He should definitely get
The
locked up
only
for.
nigga that fucking
Well, no,
Cassie was
no, he
dating
shouldn't get
after
locked up
Diddy
for
is
that.
Kid
I
Cudi.
should say they should do their fingerprints and find out who did that. like if Diddy didn't do
Check
it,
the car, bitch. Check
if
the
Diddy didn't do it, that's
car.
wild. If Diddy did do it and somebody did it for him, that person should go to jail because
But
they
he
is weak.
fucking did that. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
What I'm saying is
this is
what
the thing that with fucking Diddy, there's been rumors about Diddy for years, bro.
there's a lot of
Years,
crazy
bro.
niggas out there. That's all I'm saying.
These niggas are not all lying.
I'm not
All
saying
these people are not lying. These niggas are not making this up. Do you know who Gene Deal is? Gene Deal been blowing the whistle on Puffy
is
for
that the like the,
motherfucking
is that the
years.
security guard?
He used to be a security guard. But
But like you
no,
know
no,
what?
no.
That's where it can be basis. Like
No, no,
did he
no.
fire him?
No, no. But
Is
what
he salty?
but this is the thing that I'm paying attention to, right? Is that Gene Deal has been talking so much shit about Puffy for years. Now, Diddy literally never says shit about Gene Deal. Never says nothing. Never threatens a lawsuit. Never says shit about this man. He never defends himself against him. He never says, "Yo, Gene Deal is lying." That never. He never says nothing about what
Who?
Gene Deal is
Who
talking
did he?
about. Did he?
But
Because,
but
like, think
but
about it with me and you. If I'm running around and I'm saying all this shit, the amazing Z is this, the amazing Z is that, blah blah, and you know it's not true, you're gonna jump up and say this nigga's lying. I
yeah.
didn't do this. What the
I
fuck are you
mean,
talking about?
I'd have to agree
Gene
with
Diaz has
you.
been blowing the whistle on Puffy for literally years. This whole thing with Cassie and shit, as far as Gene Deal is concerned, this Cassie situation is brand new. Gene Deal been blowing the whistle on Puffy for 10 plus years now.
Yeah,
And now he's like, yo, nigga, I was there when that happened.
and
And
he,
now finally someone's saying something.
I mean, like I agree with it, but it's like at the end of the day, there's so many speculations that can go with that, right? So like, okay, no, okay, did he
Mm,
never? acknowledge this nigga, this one nigga talking shit.
Who, Gene Deal?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
Mm.
if I was his publicist, we're gonna be honest because these niggas have
But
publicists.
he says specific as
I
shit.
I
That's
get
what I'm
it, but
saying.
we have to defend the fact that you said Diddy didn't say anything because at the end of the day we don't know nothing. So we have to defend the fact that you said Diddy didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He has publicists that's probably like this one nigga is talking shit. He's not making any noise. We don't really know nothing right now. He's not nobody's listening to this man. Don't say nothing. The only reason why people are listening to this man now is because Diddy is more relevant in the.
Mm. People were listening to this man years before, sis. Gene Deal has been blowing the whistle on fucking Diddy for some years now.
But outside of the people like you,
Cassie's
but what
lawsuit
I'm saying
is the
is,
only thing that's bringing
but
this to the forefront where
Cassie,
everybody's talking
but that's
about
what
it
I'm saying.
now.
Cassie's lawsuit brings everything to the forefront, right?
Yeah.
Where everybody is listening to it. Where I'm saying, whatever deal you're talking about,
Gene Deal is his
Gene
name.
Deal, he
Gene
may
Deal,
have
I'm
been.
sorry. My sister, she said, whatever deal you talking about, nigga. I know, Gene. Hopefully, one of these days I meet you, brother. You seem like a solid ass dude. I hope I meet you.
No,
Don't
shit.
mind my sister for
Stop.
saying whatever
Stop.
deal this is. Don't mind
Anyways,
her.
what I'm saying is, he's not relevant enough for me to know him.
But he used to be his
I believe
his
it.
his.
I
He
believe
used to
it,
work
but he's
with
not
him.
irrelevant enough. Nobody's caring. I
But
mean, the
it's the
people like
fact
you
that
are.
Diddy don't. Yo, Diddy don't say nothing.
We don't know. But at the end of the
Nothing.
day, there's so many people. Oh my god! If I could tell you how many people I've run into that don't say nothing about some shit that you deep down know they're guilty, but you don't really know. You don't know until and then people that are innocent, bruh. People that are innocent
So let
really
me
don't
ask you
talk.
one question. You think Cassie's lying?
I didn't say that. I
No, no,
wouldn't.
I didn't say that you said that, but I really want to
I
know.
don't think she's lying. I don't think that
That
she would
girl's
come
not
out of.
making that up.
I don't think she would come out of the woodworks years later. You know what I'm saying? To
Hmm.
just say this, especially when she's married. You know what I'm saying? She's okay. I'm not saying she's well off. She ain't $30 million well off.
Now she is. Who knows how
I
much
mean,
he
now
gave
she
him?
is, but she wasn't $30 million
Diddy
well off.
fucking bad body ass, fucking jumping around and shit in the
My
video. But
boy
she
does have a
ended
body.
him. She ended him. Is
Yo,
this the episode?
I honestly never know.
Hmm.
It's not even that much time. Honestly, I've
Hmm.
never really even cared about Diddy. Like,
Me neither.
I've never brought, like, I've never,
I mean, there's like the first of all, there's been this thing about Diddy forever, right? There's been all these rumors about him forever. And I felt like he's been able to keep that shit under wraps for a very long time. And somehow, in the current climate, it's not even the current climate, because mind you, a lot of things have happened up until now. The Harvey Weinstein situation, the there's so many things that have happened where it's like, bruh, like women aren't
he was in
tolerating
there.
this shit no
He was
more.
there, wasn't he?
Who?
Diddy.
As
The,
far as what? What do you
the
mean?
Steve Harvey, whatever. The Steve Harvey. What's his name?
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
But
I
that's
watched the
no,
documentary.
but that's one of the bigger pictures of the situation
Yeah.
is that
It's a
everybody
Me
feels
Too.
like Diddy is the Harvey Weinstein of the hip hop
He's a black,
community.
yeah, he's a black Me Too movement at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's why I feel like everybody is thinking like, oh shit, he's the Harvey Weinstein of the black
And at the end
community
of the
right
day,
now.
if you didn't put yourself in the business, regardless if
Hmm.
he's innocent or guilty, we don't know.
Hmm.
He's put himself in numerous
I'm sorry, I'm not even
positions.
finna pretend, bro. Like I'm not with the bullshit,
I'm
nigga.
not
You did
pretending.
that shit, bro. You did that shit. I don't even want to hear it. You did it, bro. 24 hours later, you giving her the money? Nigga, you did it, bro.
I
Even
just
if you didn't do all of it, there's part of that shit that you did. Because I know for me, if I didn't do that shit, bitch, you got me fucked up, bro. You're not gonna tell the whole world that I did this, that, and the third. You know what? Let's go to court. You're gonna have to prove that
but
shit to
like I
everybody
said,
that I did
but
it.
like I
He
said,
settled so fucking quick, nigga.
which
You
is
did
true.
that shit,
But like
bro.
I
You
said,
did it.
there could be a chance that he's so freaking nasty that part of what she said,
No.
part of what she's saying is true, and he don't even want to
Yeah.
be in a place to have to answer to
Yeah,
that.
that's what I really believe. I almost feel like everything that she said isn't true, but there's shit that she knows
Yeah.
that he don't want to get out. he don't want that shit to get out. So he said, "Yo, fuck that, bro.
It may be that he's
Pay
really
her, so she
gay.
won't
You
talk."
don't never know.
Which is fine, but then, but see, it's a different thing to be gay because me, I'm gay. Obviously, gay as a bag of Skittles, gay as a picnic basket on a fucking rainbow blanket at an outside Lady Gaga concert.
We said that.
Yes, yes, once again. But it's one thing to be gay and then literally get off on abusing someone, making someone else have sex with other people in front of
But
you
everything is
to
what is it
turn
called?
you
That
on. Like, what the
speculation.
fuck?
Everything is speculation.
Of course, it's
Where you
speculation,
can
but I
think that it's
mean,
abuse, I may think it's fucking nasty and I like it.
this bitch.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm just being
You might
real.
think it's abuse, but I find it actually kind of hot,
I'm not
right?
saying me myself. I'm not saying that's what I like. Maybe I
But
do, maybe I
and then
don't.
when
I'm
you
just
really
saying.
think about it, when he first got with her, that girl was 19 years old. 19.
Yeah, 19. I
And
didn't
then
know
even now,
nothing.
you know what's funny? Because you got, like
I
me,
had one
first of all,
kid.
I pay attention to everything, right? Young Miami, y'all know the city girls, or like, obviously Young Miami's been fucking Diddy's fat old ass, right?
Is he really fat?
Diddy is fucking in his 50s. Why are you fucking a 25-year-old girl, bro?
Because she got that boom boom.
No, it's
She
not
got
even
that
about
boom
that.
boom.
It's not even about that. Because the kind of man that he is, Diddy can get pussy wherever he fucking wants it, bro. Diddy can get 45-year-old pussy. It don't matter if she's 20. It don't matter what she is. What I believe, honestly, and it's not even just him, it's a lot of men that are in power. What turns them on is the fact that they're older. You're a younger girl that's very impressionable, that they can
Everything
control.
is
They
fetishes
can get
though.
you to
But
do
you're thinking
whatever.
it's control.
But what
Everything is
is
fetishes.
that? What is that
But
really? Like,
I'm
nigga,
not
you
saying
54. Why you want a bitch that's 25,
I'm not
bro?
saying
Fuck are you
pedophiles.
doing with this 25-year-old girl if
I'm
you
not saying
54,
I'm
bro?
not saying I agree with pedophiles. That's disgusting because children don't know what they want.
It's fucking
But
gross.
at
It's
20,
gross.
but at 20, whatever how old young man, she knows if she wants a 50-year-old man, she wants a 50-year-old
Nah, bro.
man.
No. But a
Everybody has
25-year-old's not capable
look, we
of.
can agree to disagree, but shit is fetishes at the end of the day. She's old enough to understand what she's getting herself into.
Yeah, of
She wants to
course.
fuck him.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all that
Which I
matters.
don't disagree with that.
You
Like,
may
do
think
your
it's
thing, girl. But I'm more so speaking about him. You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
disgusting to
My
you.
first of all, Young Miami gonna do whatever, my nigga. She just coming
She's
into
a city
her.
girl.
She's a city girl. She coming into her fame. Whatever the case may be. I'm gonna use whatever I got to make bitches talk about me, right? Diddy has been in the game for years, my nigga.
But he's
In the
doing
game for
but
years.
that's how you know he's
What
not
do
doing
you
it for
have in
that.
common with a 25-year
But
old
that's how you
girl,
know
my
it has
nigga?
nothing to do with that. That's how you know it
For
may
him, it does.
but what
For
I'm
him,
saying
it
is he
does. It's
doesn't need
about
to be but he
control.
doesn't need to
Like,
be in the limelight. He doesn't need that. That's how you know it's legit a
Gotti.
fetish. It's a
Have you
fetish.
seen Diddy jumping around and everything? He loves the
But
limelight.
not right now. At the old age as he is.
He's produced. He was about to put a new album out until Cassie filed that lawsuit, and now it's like, nigga, no, nobody,
Because
ain't nobody
I
buying
don't
that
know. All
shit.
I'm saying is it could be a legit a fetish, and the bitch may really be exactly what he wants, whether she's young,
Who?
and,
Who?
young Miami, young Miami might be everything she wants, whether it's because her ass is perky, whether her skin is tight,
Mm,
whether at the end of the day you don't stop liking what you're liking because you got older. You still like the fat ass
no,
bitch,
sis, no, no, no,
bruh.
because he was
Agree
fucking
to
with
disagree.
Cassie,
Agree to disagree.
fucking with this little Spanish girl, right? Because mind you, beforehand he was fucking with Jennifer Lopez, my bitch, mind
Same
you. Don't
thing.
fucking play
They
with me.
all
Argue
look
about
at
Jennifer.
all what they have in common. Look at all the bitches that you say they have in
What?
common. Look at it. They're bad bitches.
I don't
They're
call Young Miami a bad bitch, to
then
be
that's
honest.
you. But she to
Young
me she's a
Miami
bad
to
bitch.
me
She's
sound. And
beautiful.
I'm sorry, I know I'm probably a dick for this, but Young Miami strikes me as that girl that's not too smart, and a nigga like Diddy love a bitch that ain't too smart because he could control her. He could, you know what I'm saying? Like he can do whatever the fuck. She's already hyped up because he's Diddy, because he got money and all that shit. Yeah, he gonna help me further my shit. Blah blah blah. Diddy loves shit like that, nigga. You in your 50s, that little girl's 26 years old, my nigga.
Anyways,
You love it because you want to control that bitch, and you want
anyways,
like, come
we're
on,
done
man.
here, bro. Like honestly, touchy topics is obviously very touchy because I'm touchy, he's touchy.
Mhm.
I I don't think like that.
I
I
do.
think that is some fetish shit, but at the end of the day, we're
Well,
done.
no, no, but the entire situation, you feel like it's so. What? I want to make sure I'm understanding this. So you're simplifying it to the fact that Diddy just has a fetish for younger girls.
Not younger. I
That's
don't.
it.
He has a fetish for the type of girl, the type of
But they're
body.
different women.
They all
Jennifer
have the
Lopez,
same type.
Cassie, and Young
Yes,
Miami.
but they
Those are
all have the
different
same.
women.
They're the same type of women in their prime, though.
How so?
Jennifer looks just like Young Miami in her prime.
Yeah, I heard that. She's gorgeous. No, she does not.
To you,
I mean,
now.
they're different women,
No,
though.
they're
That's what
not.
I don't.
But that's up to different. I think that he has a type, and that's what it is.
But they're different types, got it. Young Miami is not the same type as
Yeah, she's
Jennifer
Spanish.
Lopez.
She's Spanish,
Young
but you gotta
Miami's a
think
black
about more
girl.
things. You gotta think about the
That's
butt.
the first black bitch I ever seen Diddy fuck.
But
Besides Kim Porter,
but you
and
have to
Kim
be
Porter
honest.
died mysteriously. But
Okay, because
whatever,
you're gonna
that's another
okay, but
thing.
anyways. But what I'm saying is you gotta think about more of the aesthetics of a woman. The butt. How does the butt look? Do they all have the same type of butt? Yes. Yes. Do
Uh,
they have the all? Do
yeah.
they all have the same type of chest?
I guess they're all the same
Yes.
kind of shape, I guess. But
Exactly, and that's what type of like I'm my baby daddy. I mean, not we're gonna end this touchy topic, but there's niggas that you know when you know a nigga like there's a type, just like I have a type. I have a preference. We have a preference. Shit, I like me a dark skinned nigga with nice teeth. Woo! The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The darker the berry. But anyways,
she love a darking.
to go
And I'm
to
black too, so y'all don't do me. I'm
so
black and Puerto Rican, y'all don't
to
do
be
me.
done with Diddy at the end of the day, I think that everybody had for me. We're gonna end it there, and he can say his part.
Mhm.
But for me, I think that everybody has their preference, and his preference seems to align. I don't think he's personally. I don't think he's a poacher. He might have done some shit. I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm just saying I think he has a type, and that's what he went for.
They don't seem like the same type to me, sis.
All right. Well,
I think you know what I believe. What I
mm,
really believe Diddy's type is any type of girl that he can control.
well,
She could be black, she could be Asian, she could be Latina, whatever. If she's gonna bow to what that nigga say, then I'm with it. That's what I believe.
we'll never know.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with
Hopefully,
type. Those are different girls.
one day we'll have
Young
Diddy.
Miami's another one.
One day we'll have Diddy sitting right here, and he can
No,
explain
he
to
can't
us.
sit in my house. Bye.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
out of
Just
here.
anyways. So
Bye.
out of touchy topic. Anyways, well no,
Out
we're
of
not.
touchy topics.
No,
No,
on to
no.
the next because
We
honestly,
gotta
did you
start
see
this
that
over.
flyer? No,
Pause it.
stop. Did you see that flyer with Nick Cannon
Which
that I
one?
sent you with the
Yes.
light skin versus dark
I
skin?
did. Yeah, the light skin versus dark.
I don't
Apparently,
know.
it's some type of a partnership with Zeus Network. I'm still not really understanding what this is. If they're fighting each other, I
They're
don't
not.
really
It's
get
just
it. But
literally a flyer, like you know, ladies that go out to the club, people that go out to the club, people that be on Instagram know the flyers. They just had a flyer where it said light skin versus dark skin, which I shouldn't
Mhm.
say just because it is triggering for myself. I don't know about you.
It is for me too.
It's triggering for me because as
Hmm.
a Latina ex, I know y'all may not believe it or
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying because I
Yeah,
was
wake
raised
the
in
fuck up for whoever don't believe it. There's black and Latinos that are mixed. Me personally, my father is 100% African American. My mother is 100% Puerto Rican.
and for
So there's
me
biracial people here. Wake the fuck up.
and then outside of biracial people, I'm 100% Puerto Rican.
Hmm.
There are really dark skinned Puerto
And if you
Ricans.
know your history, every Puerto Rican
It's
is
African,
anywhere from 20% to 40% African.
probably more than
Look
that.
up your shit. Look up whatever the fuck you got to look up because it's fact. Okay, 90% of y'all like to act like it ain't happening. So her at literally just being a Puerto Rican woman, African is in her blood. Wake the fuck up,
Well, outside of his very passionate speech,
man.
there are dark skinned Hispanics, Spanish people out there,
Hmm.
and so that's why it was triggering for me personally because
Hmm.
as a woman, as a girl woman that was raised in Florida, where it's actually a little bit easier. I would assume that's a little bit easier because I don't think other states have as many Hispanics as Florida and maybe New York.
Yeah,
Other
depending
than
on.
that, I feel like it's very, white, black, maybe Mexican.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't been everywhere,
it's always
but it
one
was
or the
triggering to
other.
me
Yeah.
because even with the lats of Florida, I grew up being very confused, like not knowing where to be at
Mm-hmm.
because Puerto Ricans did not accept me. Spanish people did not accept me.
Mm.
Whether they were Puerto Ricans or not,
Tell them,
they
sis.
did not accept me because I was
Mm-hmm.
too black. My hair was not
Mm-hmm.
enough, wasn't straight enough. My
Yep.
Spanish wasn't crisp enough.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, my mom didn't speak English, but I spoke English in school. So my
Mm-hmm.
Spanish, of course, is not going to be 100% crisp.
Mm-hmm.
And I was judged for that in the Hispanic culture. And then when I went to the black, I wasn't black enough because my hair wasn't nappy enough, or my skin wasn't dark enough, or hard. I can't even
Mm-hmm.
explain it, but
Mm-hmm.
black people would in this,
Mm-hmm.
like instantly not like me just off just seeing me. And even I can't even say that to be conceited because he's seen it himself
Yeah.
towards me and vice
Mm-hmm.
versa.
Yep. It, you know, honestly, this is to be honest, this subject is part of the actual makeup of why I wanted us to do this podcast because there is so many disconnects within the black and brown community. And I feel like a lot of y'all like to act like this shit ain't happening. And it's on my last nerve about how everybody likes to act like it's not happening. And it is happening. So there are people like us. Okay. I'm going to do a news flash right now, right?
We
There are
understand.
people like us, right? Like me personally, my mother is 100% Puerto Rican. My father is 100% African American. So there are people like us that are mixed race, and we feel like we don't fucking belong nowhere because everybody looking at us with a stank ass attitude. The black community looking at us like, oh, well, you ain't black. I'm sorry, there's black within my blood, but you're looking at me like I'm not black, but okay. And then the Latino community is looking at us like, oh, well, you're not really Latino because you're mixed with black.
And not even that because you can't speak Spanish. Like, and it's and it's it could be a little bit different because I actually do speak Spanish because
Mhm.
like even when I worked in retail, like and I would try to help people because I'm like, okay, you don't speak English. I know how it is. Especially with being around my mom, how it feels to not understand people and not understand the surroundings. So I would try to speak in their language, and then they'll be like, oh, they'll feel a type of relief, right? It's like, oh, you speak my language,
Mhm.
and then they'll be like, oh, well, what are you? And I'm like, I'm Puerto Rican. They're like, oh, well, are you from Puerto Rico? Well, no, I'm not. Then you're not Puerto Rican. Then what am I? Because my mom is
Yeah.
from Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
She speaks Spanish. I speak Spanish. It's in my blood.
Yeah.
But because I'm not from the island, I guess that just whole erases my whole
I
culture.
get I guess so. Yeah, and that's part of what really annoys the living fuck out of me. It really does because they're so. First of all, you know what? I have a point to make here now, and this is to you and to whoever's watching. Um, do you guys ever see a white woman say, "I don't fuck with her. She's a German bitch." You guys ever see that? I'm asking you, sis. You ever seen
I'm
that?
gonna be honest. I
Anybody
never
else
heard it.
watching? Have you guys ever seen another white woman say, "Oh, she's an Italian bitch. I don't fuck with her because
Or
she's
no, no.
Italian."
Let's go deeper. I don't deal with that white woman because she's tan. She's darker than me,
Do you
and
guys hear any white people say things like this?
it
Huh?
blows my mind. It blows my mind because the light skin, dark skin thing is always. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm that motherfucker because
Mhm.
if I'm gonna keep it 100, I have a preference. I don't like. I don't feel like I'm prejudiced against. Oh, you're light skin, you're dark skin. I have a preference. I love me a dark skinned man. Yes, yes, I love me a dark skinned man. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's just always how I feel. Like, don't get me wrong. I love men. I have
Me too.
I have a dark I have a I have a dark skinned baby daddy, dark skin. He about black as his shirt.
Um,
And I have a white baby daddy. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Cause I
same.
love men. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then my other baby daddy is just a regular nigga. But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is I don't be like, oh, yes, I have a preference, but I don't be like,
Mhm.
oh, I can't deal with him because he's a little bit lighter. What
Well, I
the
think
fuck?
that's what it really is because with us we don't do that, but we're we're thrown into this. I don't know, it's hard to explain because most people are so steadfast, and if you're fully black, you're so stuck in that. Everything is about black power and blah blah blah. Don't none of y'all understand what the fuck we talking about, blah blah. And then at the same time, in the same as far as an opposite, if you're an all white person, because there's some racist white people that are like, yeah, it's all about white power, it's all about preserving the but there, I think a lot of y'all forget that there's people that are mixed race in the middle of this, right? And we don't, I be feeling like I don't know where the fuck I belong. A perfect example to lead me into a point right now. I saw a random interview playing on Instagram, right? This interview is from 1986, and this is with Eartha Kitt. And I'm sorry, if you don't know who Eartha Kitt is, if you don't know who Eartha Kitt is, wipe the infamil from behind your ears, have mommy tuck you into bed, and go to fucking sleep because the grown folks are talking. You don't know what the fuck, you don't even know shit if you don't know who Eartha Kitt is, okay? So we'll make that clear. Eartha Kitt